Today I'm going to be making a very simple old-fashioned dessert. It's called brown sugar pie. Today on Flavorsville. The ingredients are simple. Of course, brown sugar. We've got 2 cups packed. Half stick of butter, which is 4 tablespoons. We're going to do a tablespoon of vanilla. 1 can, 12 ounces of evaporated milk, and a half teaspoon of salt. And other than the pie shell, that's it. Now, I always use the refrigerated pie crust. I mean, they're so simple. They're just as good as making it from scratch, and it just simplifies the process. So we're going to move over to the stove because all of this is done over a little bit of heat. One thing I forgot to mention in the ingredients is there is 6 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. So I'm going to go ahead and add that to my cold saucepan along with the 2 cups of packed brown sugar. And then I'm just going to go ahead and stir that in. Add my salt, give it a quick stir, and then I'm going to start adding my wet ingredients. I'm going to start with the evaporated milk, the tablespoon of vanilla, and I'm going to combine. Add my 4 tablespoons of butter, and I'm going to turn my heat to medium. And then we're just going to bring this to light boil. And then we're ready for the pie crust. It's been about 20 minutes, and we're coming to a slight boil, slow simmer, which is exactly where we want it to be. It's thickened along the way, and I've pretty much been stirring this consistently throughout this time period because being brown sugar, it can scorch really easy. Believe me, I've done it. So we're ready to put this in the pan. Okay, I'm going to put this in a 400 degree oven for 5 minutes. It's been 5 minutes, so I'm going to turn the temperature down to 350 degrees, and then we're going to bake it another 25 minutes. While the pie's in the oven, I'd like to ask you to subscribe to my channel. Also, ring the bell so you'll get notifications when I post a new video. And leave me your comments. I'm always interested in what you're doing. You can also find me on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and now Pinterest. Okay, our 25 minutes is up, so we're going to take it out of the oven. Now, obviously, we're going to have to let this cool before cutting it. So we're going to go ahead and try the pie that I cooked ahead of time. It's like a caramel custard. It's not overly sweet. I mean, you'd think being a brown sugar pie that it'd be through the roof sweet, but it's not. And I think it's part of the flour that cuts some of that sweetness. But man, it's extremely tasty. This would be a great pie for the holidays. I know we're way early, but I've never made one of these pies before. I saw this recipe in my dad's recipe box. So I thought I'd give it a try, but now that I'm tasting it, I could see this as a fantastic pie to serve at Thanksgiving or Christmas time. It's just terrific. So anyway, you can find the complete recipe on my website, flavorsville.com. And until next time, rock some flavor.